Okay, so we just have been doing Zooms every week about like recruiting or social media or just whatever. And we started a thread about enrolling loyal customers, and a bunch of people, well, I kind of just called you out. I was like, oh, we should hear from Autumn. She enrolled 73, and then everybody wanted to hear from you. So, I want her to tell. I want you to tell your story, guys, because even as presidentials, like we forget to like get over ourselves. And I seriously have like a couple leadership goals that are next to me that are from Autumn's mouth that I look at every single day. And so I want you to kind of talk about like what happened because they haven't watched their training yet. So like what happened, how you like your mindset when you were just like on the floor and everything.
Okay. So I won't tell obviously my whole story. It'll take forever, but I am from a small town. We started about 8 months ago with this business. We found ourselves in a really hard spot, so that's why we joined. We were about to go back to office jobs, so we needed something. We just wanted to start and find something that we could, have living money, like to get groceries and stuff, while we were like getting back on our feet into our new jobs. Hunter got cut from the NFL. Long story short, so we started and we went diamond in 4 months. When I started, it was just like I kind of found like my happy place. Like this was what I'd been waiting for so long. And so I went diamond in 4 months. I had all of this crazy momentum. And then we just went double diamond last month. And I'm going to tell you guys what happened because that's what you're interested in. My last month, 73 loyal customers, 14 in DTs last month. And I want to tell you guys, I did not average over like 11 to 13 loyal customers before this month. So this 73 number came out of nowhere. It wasn't like I was enrolling that many loyal customers every single month. So on the 25th of last month, I was 4,995 GB away from double diamond, and I was told by my upline, like she didn't think that, I sat and I did a Zoom with her just in this right exact spot, and she told me, she was like, I don't know if this is going to work out. Like, I don't know if you, like, I don't want you to stress yourself. She was pretty much telling me not to go kill myself and like do this. And so I was like, okay. So I sat here and cried, and then I cried to my husband Hunter, and he was like, I thought I was so close, you guys. Like I was so unorganized the whole month, and even though I was working so hard, I just was, I had no clue like how far I was away. So I, on the 25th, when I saw that number and I did all of the work to figure out how far I was away, when she told me, probably not, and then my husband told me, there's no way, I sat here on my floor and cried like for at least 30 minutes, just sat here and like bawled. And I was just like, this is unfair. I was feeling really sorry for myself. And I was like, how could I have been working so hard for this long? And I just, wanted to blame it on every single thing around me when all it was just me. That was it. It was just me holding myself back. And so I got myself off, up and jumped myself off. And I just did it, you guys. I put like my mindset was, I've been working for this long for this promotion. Like I'm letting absolutely nothing stand in my way. I don't care if it's 59 loyals in 3 days. I don't care what it is. I'm going to get it done. So I pretty much changed everything that I was doing because, like I said, I was only ranging from 11 loyal customers to 13 loyal customers monthly before that. And I just did it. I
And
mean,
you didn't have so you what you said in the last game too, you said you didn't have any warm market left. You had
no.
no potentials. You literally had no potentials.
Yes. I
Okay.
had absolutely none.
And I want you to talk about the things that you like did. Okay, so I want like you and the phone thing because it has completely changed my business and a lot of my teammates' business. But talk about like how you posted, like a lot of the things that you told us on the last room, like asking people to post a status, like all those things, all the little technical things that you got that made loyal customers. Can you talk about that?
Yes. So I have like a list of things that I actually like did that literally changed my business. So, so my first thing was was, I stopped writing a book for every single post. Like I was like, I'm done writing books for my posts because I'm getting like 1 like, 3 likes, maybe a comment from another It Works distributor. I was like, I'm done with that. I was like, I'm going to start posting these simple statuses because I had been posting them here and there before, and they were getting a lot of, feedback. And so I just ditched the script and I started doing my profile looks, if I looked at it, I was like, gosh, this looks really bad. But, people were responding to it. Like, it was real. And so when I asked people, those, I'm sure that you see them, who's looking to grow their hair out, looking for 5 models. The ThermoFit one, it's asking for 5 models for ThermoFit, and here's what it does. Like, you guys, those are the simple statuses that I was posting that changed my business. Another thing was tagging my friends and family. And I know as Presidential Diamonds, you probably are already doing that. But, like, for me to put it on to your team, like, that opened up a whole new market. Like, I was tagging my husband. I was tagging my friends from college that wanted nothing to do with It Works. I was like, you haven't bought a single product. You are not interested in the business. You're going to let me tag you in this status. And so I did that, and that opened up a ton of new markets for me. Tagging friends and family members really, really did a lot. So the post that seems to be like changing everybody's business from the last Zoom was, I had this idea because we're not, compliance says, we aren't allowed to offer people free product to join with us, but we can kind of like put them in an entry to a drawing. So I did it like this. I posted this simple status that said, I'm looking for people who have wanted to try free product and, have not, bought product. And in return, you're going to post a status for me, just one status. And all these people commented. And so with all those people that were commenting, saying, yeah, I'll post a status for you. I want to try free product. I haven't tried it or whatever. I was messaging them, and, anybody who liked it, I was messaging them saying, okay, so here's the deal. Like, I'm going to give you a status to post. And if I'm going to message every single person that comments on it, I'm going to message every single person that likes it. And if I sign 1 loyal customer from it, you're going to get a free wrap. And if I sign 3 to 5 loyal customers, you get to pick a product from my stash that's under $30. I had people doing the work for me. So, that literally, that's how I had no potentials on the 25th, and I signed 59 loyal customers. That was how I did it. And also, like I was saying, tag your friends. Oh, and another thing, Lachelle, I forgot to add this on the last Zoom. I don't know why I did. But all those loyal customers that come back to you and they say, gosh, I lost 4 pounds in the cleanse, or they have great results with the products. I was like reaching out to them and saying, what is your number 1 product that you want to try? And they were like, okay, well, I want to try the shake. I was like, if you post this on your wall for 10 days, like, I will give you a shake, because they have their own results.
Like,
and it was
post the results every day for 10 days?
Well, post the results and then post simple statuses for me. Like, if you post a simple status for me every single day for 10 days and you include your results, talk about your personal results. You're not an It Works distributor, but you have your own results and people want to know what you're doing. And so I got tons of feedback from that. And I have this month too.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. So all those people that have been trying the products.
And so, you got so many loyal customers, but also, guys, you signed up distributors along the way, because I haven't done it yet. I've been like meaning to do it. I really want to do that status, but like, she would get like 4 loyal customers from a status, and then she would sign the person up as a distributor, right?
Yes. At the end of the month, like, let's just say you had somebody, and like how when I posted that status, and then you had somebody who said, yeah, I'm going to post that for you. I would like go to their profile and see like what kind of following they had, like what kind of personality they had. That's how I would choose the simple status that they were going to post. And from that, like, if they had a big following, I was going to make sure that it was a good post. Like, I was going to make sure it was a really good post. And I had this, I signed 3 distributors at the end of the month because of this. But this one girl, she posted that one status, and she had like, I don't know, like 20 people comment on it. Well, 4 people signed up immediately. Like, 4 people signed up immediately. I was like, let's sign you up as a distributor. I have your first 4 loyal customers. Like, I'll just put, we'll sign you up and then put them underneath you. like, sign them up. And she was like, okay, well, I've never heard of it works before. Like, and I FaceTimed her and she's doing great. She has her first 4 loyal customers. She's already in the 400 club. We got to get her a distributor. So it's just like, you kind of open up people's eyes. Like, people think they can't do this business, but when you let them post one status
and they see like the response. Yeah. Skylar wants you to, can you give some examples of the statuses you're posting?
Let's just see. I have all of them.
And you have them tag you in the status, right?
Yes, every single person.
These are my autumn Westfall notes from last time.
Yeah, they tag me in all of the product posts. I have to just go through.
I know that one of them was like, I'm looking for 4 to 5 models to try ThermoFit to curb appetite, or something like that.
Yes. I'm looking for 5 models to try ThermoFit for 90 days at my cost and give me their feedback. ThermoFit helps your body naturally boost metabolism, gain energy, and curb appetite. Please comment below if you'd be interested. Another one that did really, really well because summer is coming up. Who has cellulite and needs to get rid of it before summer? Question mark, question mark, question mark. They tagged me in the status. They put Cassie Nero's cellulite picture in the comments. 5 loyal customers. People buy cellulite cream at CVS. Like, why not buy it with And
it's so simple. We forget that. Like, I think that posting, I honestly think there's trends in posting. And like, for a long time there, those long statuses, all those emojis, that was the trend. I feel like the trend is gone. It'll come back eventually. They all do. But right now, I just feel like those really short statuses are where it's at. Absolutely.
And there's one more ThermoFit one. If you could take a pill every morning and afternoon that reduces your appetite, provides energy, revs up your body's core temperature to boost metabolism, and burn 3 times more calories, would you try it, yes or no? I signed so many from that one.
Okay, so you have them tag you in the status, but you don't accept it to your wall?
No.
Okay. All right, I just want to make sure.
Because I don't want them,
to know.
I tried to, avoid, I thought about it a lot. And I didn't want my profile to look all more crazy than it already did because I was posting so much at the end of the month. I didn't want it to be 1 million people.
Oh yeah. So you just basically did it so that it kind of gave you exposure on their end.
Right.
Did you get a lot of friend requests?
Yes. 100 people followed me in 3 days. I know that might not be a lot to some people, but that was a lot for me because I didn't have anybody following me. So,
so do you ever I saw that you said cost. Do you always say cost? And because I never use the word cost. I always use the word price because every single time I've ever used the word cost, they're like, oh, so you're going to pay for it?
The way that I do that, because I do have some people say my cost, it's at your cost, you're going to pay for it. I know what you're talking about. But if they come to me with that, I just shoot back to them and say, I'm giving you my discount. This is an amazing deal. And I've never had anybody turn me away from that. Now, if they are insisting that I pay for it, still I might buy. I don't need that. On to the next person.
Skylar said, so when you're messaging people, do you just go, hey girl, I saw you commented on blank status. Do you want to hear? Yeah. So basically, what do you say to this people that comment on the other, people you are posting the statuses for you?
Right. I say, this is really funny. I'm really, really straightforward. I say, let's just say it was for the ThermoFit. I say, hey girl, thanks for commenting. I can get you help. I can get you started on the 90-day challenge, or I can get you started on ThermoFit for the 90-day challenge. What's your phone number? I'll get your order in.
Guys, okay. I'm going to tell you right now, pay attention, because this literally, I can't even deal. Maybe I'm a rookie prez, okay? But I have never got my loyal customers on the phone. I have never got my potentials on the phone, and ever since I watched Autumn Zoom, I started getting on the phone, and every single time I get this weird little cocky confidence, because she literally taught me how to upsell. Can you just explain, the whole thing about what you say to them on the phone, even Hunter, being did you just really take that fat fighter order up to a system order? Can you just kind of talk about what you do on the phone?
You guys, and so after the first time that I did that, I was kind of hey, like I can do this. Like I can do this. And so I've never, ever since that first time, I have never taken a one time or a one product order ever. After that first time, y'all, I am not taking one product orders. You need the whole system. So like when I got them on the phone, like let's just say they were interested in ThermoFit, I would say, I'm so excited for you to start on ThermoFit. Here's what it does. Like I would explain what it did, and I would explain how to take it. I say I have it in the cart. I already have it in the cart. Would you like to add anything else? Or what are your weight loss goals? Because I know that you're taking this ThermoFit. Like I know that you are wanting this ThermoFit. What are your other weight loss goals? They would just say, well, I'm looking to lose like 20, 30 pounds. Like I have some loose skin. I was like, oh my God, we have got to get you started on the system or the triple threat. You got like, I have my own personal results. I can say that I lost 50 pounds, but like you can say, hey, my best friend just lost 50, like my best friend just lost 50 pounds on the system. And they're like, oh, well, tell me a little bit more about the system. And I just have it right in front of me, all of it. And I'm just like, the wraps, they tighten, tone, and firm. All of these products work extremely well together. It would be really dumb for you only to get one. You're going to maximize your results with all of them. And it's a system. This is our weight loss system. And people love the word system. People love that it's an actual system that they get to follow. So I just, put it to them like that. And they're like, okay, well, how much is it? And I say 147. You're getting my discount. It's for 90 days. We can tweak and, add more product or take away product if you decide that you don't like anything. And I always keep in touch with my loyal customers. They sign up for it right away. When I say it's only 147, I a lot of times compare it to other weight loss systems that other companies have, and I just say, gosh, ours is so affordable. It's like under $5 a day or something like that. So when I have them on the phone, like I'm always going to suggest another product. Never suggest just one and get them on the phone. Like I always offer 3 to 4 products every single time.
Yeah, and what I've been having okay, so I took this from her, but it's so much. I think about the packs. I think about Fat Fighter and ThermoFit, the cleanse and actual greens, defining gel. Wraps and defining gel. So the last couple people that I've ordered this month, it's those. It's literally those. So they were interested in Fat Fighter. I get them on the phone and I do exactly what she said. I was like, okay, well, it's in your cart and this is how much it is right now. But I'm going to add ThermoFit really quick and see what the total is, because ThermoFit is actually the sister product to Fat Fighters, and they work so much better together. So I kind of I'm going to put it in your cart. So it's like this psychology of okay, but I already have them on the phone, so they're not going to hang up on me. I'm like, and then I explain to them what the products do together and how they work together and how it's better results. Boom. It's like it's already in the cart. It's already in the cart. And they're like, yeah. And then same thing with the cleansing greens, and then same things with wraps and defining gel. Like every single time. When it comes to wraps now, I love that. I love that you taught me this, because every single time, and we want people to use defining gel with the wraps, right? So okay, I have the wraps in the cart. I'm gonna add the defining gel really quick though, because you're supposed to use the defining gel on the days that you don't wrap to enhance your results, and this is what it is. And so once it's in the cart, they're like, okay, fine, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I always say, you're already getting my cost. Why not add these products? So you're so right. That literally has been a game changer, and especially going for a big promotion. You need all the GV that you can get. And it's not even about the GV. It's also about the results. Let's be honest. Are you going to take Fat Fighters for 30 days alone? No. You need something else. You need to take the ThermoFit too, or a system. So yeah, I love that.
Have you ever read the book Go for No?
No.
Okay, you should. You guys, they hear me talk about it all the time. I seriously love the book, but it's also about sometimes we just want to get a sale in, we just want to get Fat Fighters in, and we don't upsell. It's we're getting nervous to upsell or something. But if you have them on the phone and you're talking about their goals, it's so easy to upsell, especially right now, because people want to spend their tax money on themselves. Yeah. I had another question to ask. Oh, actually, I had something to tell you. So how do you keep track of your loyal customers?
I keep track. Well, obviously, I love eSuite, and I like to keep tabs that way. But also, I do Trello, and it's an app. it's like just an organizational app. And I like when they sign up, like I put their name in there, and then Trello has it like blocked over, so you can like literally move your loyal customers for this month over to their second month, what they got, what they wanted to change it to. And so that's how I've been now keeping up with BV and things like that. Also potentials, like I just have a notebook, like I'm old school, like have a notebook. And I put them in Trello too when like I think about it. Like if but that's the way I do it. The Trello really works well because you can just literally move column to column and you can keep up with it that way.
So what I was gonna recommend to you is something that I do. I know some of the other leaders do too. I actually have a loyal customer. I have a loyal customer group, and it's a group I ask if I can add them to. No, you're okay. And this way, because it's like I think about BOGO specials or anything like that, I need a way to be able to contact them all at once. And I did an email chain before, and it just completely messed up. And then I had to email everybody and apologize that they got a different email with a different name. So that group has been like really beneficial to me. And I just post like whenever there's a promotion, I post to it or anything like that. So I think that maybe you could do that. Just an idea. Jessica Pearson is the one that taught me how to do that.
Yeah. We have, it's not, I wouldn't call it like a loyal customer group, but we have something called Godfather's Fitness. And we opened it up to a few different distributors like to add people into it because my husband, I'm not obviously a fitness guru, but he is. And so he does like meal plans and fitness routines in that group, and our loyal customers are added to it. And so
cool.
Okay. But
Okay.
it's not really like a loyal customer, group, but that's a good idea.
I was just thinking because you have so many now, like you got so many so fast that you want a way to like be able to tell them all about BOGOs in the future. And so like that would be like a way to do it.
That's so great. We need to do that.
Does anybody else have questions for Autumn? Because we got Elena too. Elena signed 55.
That's crazy.
Yes. Okay. Elena, hey, girlfriend. Can I turn your ear? You can. Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's Eliana. No,
I always do that. I told you last time too. Eliana. Okay. Okay, go for it. How did you do 55?
So I did 51 actually last month. That was my highest since I went double diamond back in 2015. When I went double, I did 42, I believe. And I never was able to hit that again. So I was always kind of like averaging like maybe like 10 to 15-ish. But yeah, last month I was like, okay, I need to go presidential. It's going to happen one way or the other. And then it's that mindset, just like Autumn said, it's you just decide. And I remember telling my fiance, like, you know what? I don't know if it's going to happen. Like, we're kind of far, I mean, I think it was like a week prior till, I think it was a week or two prior to ending the month. I think I was like, my gosh, like 15,000 away from presidential. And I just, I huddled up with my team and I was like, listen, this is going to happen. And we started all signing loyal customers like crazy. Like a lot of my girls were signing like 40, 30 something, 20 something. It was insane. So anyway, I signed 51. And how I did it was also with Facebook statuses. So like just like Autumn said, which is awesome that you're doing the same thing. Keeping it simple it's like life changing. So because we spend so much time on these cute little posts and we make them all, nice and everything. But then you post a freaking status of one question. Look, like I'm looking for, 4 to 5 models that are wanting to try, our hair, skin, and nails, wanting to grow out their hair. Just like that, literally, not even saying anything about our discount or nothing like that. And all these people are like, me. And then you message them and then they just start signing up. And like our whole team was doing it. And so I was creating like all these little questions for all of them, like who wants to colon cleanse and lose maybe like 4 to 9 pounds or whatever. I mean, we can all word it differently, but it was just insane. And I was going through like I have a lot of my team on my Facebook, and it was like everybody, 20 comments, 30 comments, me. And it was insane because it's just, I don't know if Facebook likes questions and they show it more to people. But it was just blowing up any question you put out there. I used also the cellulite one, by the way, and that was awesome too, and the stretch mark cream one, and just everything. So those statuses are what helped me sign all those loyal customers. And then I also started doing like really cute pictures. Like my fiance was taking really cute pictures of me while I was wearing a wrap. So what I did was basically just put on like a little sports outfit or whatever, and I put on the wrap. Some I did just the wrap alone, some I did with the fad wrap. And then I started doing my Instagram. It's Eliana Wraps You, in case you guys want to go check them out. But it's these little posts. I actually posted one yesterday. Let me see if I can show you guys. And so anyway, I would add somewhere on there different ways of putting it through the app Word Swag, and I put 12-week 12 wrap challenge. Okay. And anyways, I signed so many wraps from all of that because all these people just wanted to do the 12-week challenge. And so then that's how I'm actually able to sell like a bunch of wraps right now. So, excuse me. So now being a product of the product, basically instead of putting a before and after picture, I use myself, like I put the wrap on me, or I literally will take a picture of me with my hair, just promoting the hair, skin, and nails, and just basically talking about it as opposed to like a before and after. Just because I found that it's a lot more successful that way for me. Of course, I'll throw in a before and after here and there. But that's kind of what I've found to be the best, in my business. But like I said, guys, it's mainly those statuses and just following up with all those people. And then, yes, getting on the phone with them as well. But I never thought about, like what she said about tagging, having other people tag you or having other people post it on their wall and everything. So mine, like I said, it's super simple, guys, but that's what we did. Like my entire team and I, we were just posting statuses, and we would delete them and post them again. Some girls would post them in Spanish. I have a lot of girls that speak Spanish for my team, and it was just getting blown up from everywhere. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with all this questions.
I have never had anyone. I've never had $50 fee happen. I mean, I think that I send the loyal customer program, like I send an actual like agreement to them that I made myself. But no. Have you guys ever had it?
No, I haven't had. And if I did, it was like not even this year. It was like probably a year or two ago.
Yeah, I have. And what happened was I had proof. Okay, I was like, this was like when I was going Ruby. So I was starting to like call people and get it. Like was warming up to the fact to do that. And when I did that, I signed her up through eSuite, and I had written proof through social media that I had, shown her the loyal customer agreement, and It Works would not take that as a form of like an agreement. So what we do now, I mean, it was really bad on her part because like I was talking to her, like she did it not knowing that she was hurting us, like making us pay the $50 fee, and we had to pay the $50 fee. And we just like left it alone because she was just crazy. But anyway, what we do now is we sign people up through our website, and I know that there's that $5 or not $5, that 5% bonus through eSuite, but we kind of, if we know for a fact that they aren't going to like screw us over, we'll do it through eSuite, but otherwise we do it through the website. That way it is like they are signing the thing by themselves, their agreement by themselves.
Oh my God. You have to go through your eSuite. That's so many customers. That 5% bonus really adds up like crazy.
I know. And so there were only a few that we did through the website, but I can't risk it because they didn't want to like do the whole email thing where I emailed them the agreement. And then I was like, since we already had to pay $50 for that one girl, Hunter's like, no, never again. Like he was so pissed about it. So like the 5% bonus, yes.
Are you guys?
They didn't know that.
You get a 5% enrollment bonus on loyal customers too, guys. Yes. Did everybody's mind just get blown?
Yeah.
I haven't been reading your post because that's how I found out about it.
You get a 5% like if you enroll it through your eSuite,
Yes.
so as opposed to your website,
You don't get the 5% if they enroll through your website.
that's insane.
You only get it if you do it through eSuite.
And my paycheck went up significantly signing people up through my eSuite, you guys.
Okay, you guys, I'm super, super green if you guys want to read the compensation plan. This is also, Denise Walls is the one that has a video on YouTube that explains this. And so when you move a loyal customer, you get that 5%, you still have that 5% enrollment bonus, but then whenever you move it, whatever level you move it to, you only get that percentage on it.
Right.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can show you the video I'm watching. I watched, Skylar, of the compensation plan with Denise. But yeah, okay, well, anyways, you guys are, okay. I'll show you I'll just post the video to the page. Okay, so, what was I going to say? Does anybody else want to talk? Because Megan had personal training, her son had personal training, I guess. But does anybody else have any ideas or anything they want to throw out there? Skylar, are you like muted?
Hey, one last thing, guys. So when you are asking these people on the statuses that you're looking for 4 to 5 models, and all these people are saying me. So when you message them, you want to let them know that you have one last spot with their name on it. And so every single person that I messaged, they all thought that we had only one spot left. And that's what creates that urgency. And then that's when they were like, yeah, I'll take it.
So, and you were only messaging that, right?
Sorry?
You only message that, or are you posting that on your Facebook?
No, I would post a question that I'm looking for 4 to 5 models for, whatever product. And then when they would comment me, I'll say, I'll message you. And then when I would message them, I would tell them like, hey girl, thanks, I just saw your comment. I'm so excited you want to try the, hair, skin, and nails. I have one spot left with your name on it. If you want to grow your hair. And then, I tell them that it's for 90 days and that you get my discount. And then I would just want in return their results. And I say, and then I wait for them to say something. And then usually they were like, yeah, okay, that's awesome. And then I usually say after that, I actually got it from one of our girls on our team, from my leaders team. But anyway, she would say, okay, awesome. So I'm actually placing a few orders right now. Would you like me to add yours too? And then they would just see like, yes, message me. And then we could say, we were saying, what's your number if you would like me to place your order? And then they would just, send me their number. And I knew that they wanted to place their order. So I'd be like, hey, Katie, how are you? It's Eliana. Okay, girl, let's do this. And then I would just start, asking for their information. And then boom, they would just sign up.
Do you guys ever use that 10% as leverage?
What 10%?
The 10% product product credit. Sorry.
Perk points, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been doing that a lot lately. I saw on another Zoom, basically saying like I have, in a message, I'll be like, I actually only have 3 spots left to get 10% back in product credit added to your loyal customer account, even though they always get it every single time. But that's been working too. Because they always get it, but they don't know that.
Right.
Yeah. And then so you guys were talking about the loyal customer agreement. So what were you talking about? Sorry, I totally missed it. The Picked Up Go, do you have them or something like that? Did I miss that?
Oh, Katie was asking what I use for editing.
Oh, okay. I thought that you guys were talking about you send them the picture or something and they sign it.
Oh, no.
Okay. Skylar, were you going to say something?
No. The only thing I was going to say was I was confused about the loyal customer thing, about you have to sign them up through your eSuite instead of your website. I've never heard that before.
So I'll find the video. If you ever look at new distributors and then when they both get to 400, okay, and why one check is smaller than the other person's check, it's because this person is enrolling them through their eSuite and they're getting that 15%. But if somebody comes to their website and orders, they're only getting that 10%.
That's crazy.
I mean, have you seen that, Autumn? Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
it's like,
I have to talk about that because I know that like it's true. Because my mom, for example, my mom went Ruby and I enrolled literally all of her loyal customers. Like, I mean, she kind of had like I wouldn't say a dead leg, but they weren't enrolling. Like I mean, I went back a lot of that volume. Her check was like 169, and I had another Ruby's check that enrolled every single one of hers, $700 check.
Yep.
For E-Suite.
so,
So
yeah.
you enroll them and you move them. That person doesn't get the 5%. It just goes away.
Yeah.
You get that 5%.
If you move them, no, you don't, right?
Yes, you do. So think about it this way. If you move one to your third line, you're technically getting 10%. But that you have to understand this, though, it's only a one-time 5%. So you're only getting it at 5% that one time. You don't get it monthly. So it's like literally you're getting 5 cents on a dollar, for just that month. So it's just an enrollment bonus for just that month. But then so if you enroll a loyal customer and you put them 3 lines down, or let's say, 3 lines down. So a 5% line, you make 10% on it that month, but in the next 2 months you're only making 5% on them. But it's enrollment bonus.
Okay. Will you post that video so I can watch it? Because I had no idea. Like, I've always been told that you have to, if you move them, you lose the 5%. And then I thought the enrollment bonus just went down to that person. It's weird. It's like a shock to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it's a super hardcore video too. It's only like 30 minutes long, but she breaks down the entire thing.
Is it an older video or is this a newer one she's made? Because I have like her webinar that she made like 3 years ago. But
Does she has like a whiteboard?
No, the webinar is all on the computer that I watch.
Then no, I haven't seen the webinar. But yeah, I can find it. I'll just go to her YouTube.
Okay.
Or it's on my team page. I can find it on my team page too. Okay. Does anybody else have anything else they want to add? Oop, someone's on the beach. Jealous. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, Autumn, for getting on. I seriously appreciate you so much. I will post a couple of her. I'll just I can take a picture of these notes from the last Zoom. But I know somebody asked if they could see the statuses that she was posting. So I can post that in the questions too. Okay, bye guys. Have a good day.
You too.